Hello everyone and welcome back to Farming Summit 2019. Okay, so it's been probably about, what's it now, almost a week since I've made the last episode, and as you guys can see I have made a bit of money. We did have a huge pile of bales sitting there that I finally got a absolutely amazingly excellent price to sell it at. And when I say absolutely amazing, at the time, well, it still is, but the recommended sell price that I've recorded from all information I've recorded at the point was above 196, I think, per thousand on silage. Yeah, I got a sell price of 236. It peaked out at 236, and I sold a lot of it, and it was a lot of money because obviously I switched to easy mode on the financial things. And then after that, it dropped as we would expect, supply and demand, the game's version of it. And then after that, it started peaking again. And by that time, I had almost done another two harvests, and it peaked at 220 something. I'm not quite sure what it was, but it was still quite high compared to other recorded prices. And as you can see, it's now dropping since I've sold it. So, it's the game. It's supply and demand. But in the meantime, I've been looking because, we want to do something more than just these tiny little fields. I've been looking into doing some of the animals. So I've gone on my copy world and I've played around with it and, looked at the building placement and all that. And basically, I believe Giants is, giving us a screwdriver with the whole new building system, which is great. I think the idea behind it was good, but the way they implemented it is it's so much harder to do the animals now than what it was before. Whereas before you had the buildings on your farm, they were there, and you could shove as many animals in there as you could possibly buy. We're talking thousands in the building, which is very unrealistic. But from a gaming point of view, yeah, you kind of have to. It's like, yeah, if you wanted to put 1,000 cows in this game, you would not probably not be able to have the field space for it. But anyway, and and the rest of the field space to actually supply those cows with food. All right, so what I've come to the conclusion is you want flat land, pretty much like this, flat land, and it will save you a ton of money on the landscaping costs, but it still means you have to go and buy a field. Now, the one that I experimented on was my field here, and in that field I could just about, during the length of it, fit the farmhouse and one of each animal building of the large ones. So along that length of there. So I started down there with a farmhouse and then whacked them all in there. And the landscaping was, oh, it was horrible. So not really something you want to look at, because this has a quite a peak here in the middle on a hill, and yeah, it just really it was not a nice sight. So yeah, so we're gonna go with this field to begin with. So I really want to start doing the animals. So there's horses, so why not? Let's do horses. Um, in the beginning, I'll do it full on, but I know that there is a mod that can train the horses for you. Which once we get to a decent amount of horses, I'm getting that mod. We'll showcase the horses just to get going, but yeah, we're gonna look at what's needed. Oh yeah, this is what I want to show you. Yeah, I'm gonna look at what's needed. I think they need oats and something else. So we're not gonna do the horses yet. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go buy another field and start working the crops and stuff that we need. I do want to try and buy the bigger harvester because that will save a lot of money. I'm thinking we're going to buy this field. It's a pretty decent field. You don't have a lot of wasted space on the side or anything. We can possibly expand it a little bit or something. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Um, but yeah, I think we're gonna go for this field and work it from left to right. We might, since we put this cross all the way to the end, might have to just roll flat a little bit there, remove field. But then on that side and on that side we can expand it all the way. We just want the tractor to know to stop, that the field stopped. Don't start working this field, because I've had it experienced over here where it would think it needs to go on. You are almost full. But yeah, talking about the flat lands, I've had a look at a map. I've actually driven around to pretty much all the fields. And there's not a lot of places that I would consider very good places to build your animal pens. Um, yeah, there's actually very limited selection. The base, or the first one, probably easiest one to get, is this one that we are on. Um, yes, the spray is here because I need to spray this grass, but yeah. Um, yes. So yeah, this field is one of the best ones. After that, there is not a lot that is flat enough that you're not going to incur. What am I pressing there? Come on, let's go there. That you're not going to incur a lot of cost in your landscaping, because you're either going to have to, if you don't have a flat land, you're either going to have to pre-landscape it to what the size you think is needed, or you're going to have to post-landscape whatever horrendous thing the building placement design has done to your land. Because yeah, I think it's disgusting. It's really not nice, and trying to work that out is also quite a pain. So is this guy empty yet? Almost. Then I'll stop there, and then we're gonna have a look at the different fields. Alright, stop that engine. Alright, so this is the next one, which is, let me show you guys. As you can see, it's fairly flat. Now we're looking at this field here, but all this grass on this side is part of it. So it's a fairly nice big area. You can probably fit all your animals in here. You've got a little bit of an edge here, but I'm sure you can work with it. Maybe put a chicken coop or something down there. You won't have to do a lot of landscaping. We're not talking about that field over there. That is something else. Alright, so let's have a quick look at the map. So your best areas is this one, field number 5, which as you can see is not a small area, 277,000. This one is semi-decent, but it's very expensive because it includes this massive area up here, which is very steep. Shall we quickly go drive there? It's very steep. You can't really work it. You could maybe turn it into a wood farm. Still not great, Just a second, I'm just having a drink. Ah, that's better. Yeah, so it's not. I'm not going to define it as farmable land. Maybe cut out all the trees and just every now and again go cut the grass without actually turning it into a field. That way you don't have the costs involved of running it, but you also don't have. As you can see, I suppose you could farm this in a field. So we're talking this field here on our left. So as you can see, it's still not that flat. It's still got a bit of a slope. My goodness. Yeah, so if you come and work this field, it is very bumpy. It is not great. I would not recommend to try and work this side. And as you can see, it is not the most flat thing in the world. So you're still going to have to do some landscaping, but it will be better than like this one. This one goes a lot more down. The one on that side goes a lot more down. But if you do use this field, or the one over on that side, you actually do have a decent amount of other fields nearby that you can work for food for the animals. So this one will be cheaper. That's more expensive. Oof, that's very expensive. So this one's is it the cheapest? Yeah. This one's the cheapest, even as the best one. So, yeah, not bad. This one is our starter field, 181,000, which, that section of it is a very good section for doing animals. This section is not. You can do grass there, as we are doing. The next one, which is the only one that I can find that is good, is 15. It's not that big. You do have most of that is unworkable. You could do grass, that's already there. I probably wouldn't plow it. You could extend this a little bit. Well, not that we're going to do a field, but this is a good one, mostly because of flatness. Then you got this one, which actually costs more. Because it goes all the way down there, and all of that's useless. But you got a reasonable flat area about here. I would say it's probably very similar to this field number 1. Reasonable area. And the rest of them are just so mountainous and steep that it's just a complete waste of time. I would not recommend it. I mean, even this one that we own here is not great. Which ones were I looking at? These ones are quite steep. This ones are steep. You got this one, which we have looked at before, and you got pretty flat area there. You've got some mountainous area there, but the whole rest of it is pointless, unusable. You can't do anything with it. This, you're not going to go there. Let's face it. That's where what's his name goes. The train goes. You can't do anything with these. I don't know why the game allows you to buy it. You can buy this again. Pointless. You can buy this. Pointless. This one, there's almost something. There's a football pitch here that you can put something on, but it's not going to be anything worth doing. Wow, 3 million to buy the mountain. Why would you buy the mountain? Stupid and pointless. This one we know is rolling hill. This one's rolling hill. So yeah, it's not a great selection. I think Giants has not done the best of work on this map to allow for their landscaping idea that they have. There's not a lot of selection. So you got 15, you got the starter one, 20, and you got number 1 and number 5. So 5 is probably the best one, which is probably what we're going to end up going for once we've filled up 20. So yeah, or we could do that one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we end up doing. But we're going to start with 20. But we are going to buy this field. And the reason why we're going to buy it is close to our other stuff. It's close to our machines. We got something there. I would like in the end to own all of this, so that we own that whole section, and those will be fields that we work and rotate and whatnot. And if you have all of that with the modded cheat equipment that I'm going to be using, it will be a breeze and it will be a massive income. We'll keep that one as grass because we're going to need hay, silage, and grass for animals. So we'll probably rotate the cycles on it. Once to silage, one to grass, one to hay. Our first one on this one, we are probably gonna need. It still needs full. Oh, what is ready to harvest? What's on it? Is it wheat? Ooh, it's wheat. We're gonna buy that. We're gonna buy that because then we can get straw. Our first set of straw that we're gonna use. So we're gonna buy that field and we're gonna buy the harvester. So let's go ahead and do that. Number 13 and buy. Yes. Alright, now I don't know if we're going to have enough money to buy the harvester. That's a whole different story altogether. Shall we drive to our new... or should we reset this tool? I think it will be easier if we reset this. However, I just hear some rumors that I haven't verified this, that you might lose some of your fuel. But let's see where we are. We are almost full on fuel and repair. I do try to maintain my stuff as best as I can. And let's see. Hey, what? It doesn't reset if you're in it. Okay. I didn't read the message that it said there. Yes, reset. Okay. So let's tab. You're full. You're full. And no, we still got fuel and everything. So a note on the implements. Let's just get this guy emptied so he can crack on. I know on the implements. Like if you had to harvest and you got some grain in it and you reset it, it's gonna empty it out. Oh, by the way, this first trailer is needing some TLC. I think it's at 75%, but I don't understand what the repair value would do to your trailers. We know on the seeders and all that, it makes a huge difference. But on the rest, I don't know. What are we doing? We are gonna go look at our field. Should we bother? Or should we just... Right, so we know that field needed plowing, yeah? Let's have a look at what else it needed, because we're probably not going to get a lot of money out of it. Field 13, so it needed It's ready to harvest, but it needed plowing. Does it need... So it's not fertilized, but it didn't need lime or wheat. So it's not going to be a great yield. It's really not going to be a great yield compared to what we could get. Fertilized twice, 25 each time, so we've lost already 50% on a bonus, and plow 15%. So it's effectively cancel that out. So we've lost effectively 65% of what we can get. Okay, that was a mouthful. Alright, so we're gonna go. We're gonna get the heavily modified combine harvester. And as you can see, we don't have enough money. We need more money. 398, 465, and then we still have to buy the header. But it will be worth it because it's gonna be awesome. Because it's fast. Alright, so let's go get some money. So I think we're gonna have to go get about 150,000. Should do the trick. Oh yeah, I bought the land, yeah, okay. So yeah, there you guys can see how much I got for selling bells. It was absolutely astonishing. Oh yeah, and on the first sell, I got to change the price. I was fuming at myself. What did I do there? That I spent so much money. New vehicles. Ah, I think I bought a tractor. Yeah, I was fuming at myself that I made that mistake. You know, it wasn't good. I think I did it on the harvest income as well twice, where I started and then realized I haven't changed it back to easy yet, and then I'm hemorrhaging money. And yeah, not happy with myself. Alright, so we're gonna borrow. And I know I'm not actually doing any cuts in this, but what can I say? Alright, 150,000 loan. So we're back in the loan, we're back in the red. Not good, but this is gonna be a massive, massive improvement on our farm. Alright, so engine setup 90, 80, so that's all. That doesn't really do any difference on this. Doesn't cost anything more. So let's go for a higher number. Because, you know, why not? I don't know what's with these different logos that he's put on. It's like, does it actually make any difference? No. So, shall we go with Massey Ferguson? I quite like Massey Ferguson. I think it's nice. And we're gonna buy. Yes. Okay. Alright, now be careful with this. I have tested it out. Because it can go that fast, how he's modded it, you can actually easily flip it. It's not hard at all. Is this the modded one? 12 meter? No, can't be. That it? So it's not that good. But then again, it works really, really fast. 27 miles per hour. Alright, we're gonna do that. And do we have enough money? Yes, just about. Buy. Yes. Okay. Just enough money to do this. Alright, there's our thing. So let's get our tractor out of the way. It doesn't look like the header is in transport mode. Alright, so you, Mr. Bad Boy. Let's have a look. So, yeah, this is awesome. This is awesome. Obviously nothing to look behind, so I don't know why there's a mirror. I don't know if you're actually supposed to look at something there. You can almost not see a thing in those mirrors. But yeah, suppose they are in the right places. Suppose if it's not a game, you'll be able to see better. Does this thing have a transport mode? I don't see. We need to get the header trailer. Where's my menu? Turn higher unfold, disable store lower header. Use control change select camera. So unfold harvester, but we can't. We selected on a tool. We can't unfold the tool. All right. So, oh, that stairs looks awesome. Look at those stairs. Oh, look at that. And then they go down. Oh, that is so cool. That is awesome. Yes. All right. So we're gonna try. I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think we'll be able to drive this. I think we're gonna get stuck. Let's see how we're gonna push a tractor. Yes, we're gonna push a tractor. So this is not gonna work. We need to buy a header trailer. There's no two ways about it. This is the only way we're gonna transport this thing. Which is okay because once we have it in the place, so I think we'll just lease a header trailer. Will it be on the trailers? No. Header trailer, there we go. HR12? What's a HR12? Onward HR12? No, that's not it. Ropa Crown. What? Alright, let's lease that. Please. Yes. Okay. Yes, I think that looks about right. Let's push that. Ah! Really? We're getting stuck on it? Right, so we might have to move it a bit. Sorry guys, not very good driving skills. As you can see, this thing is fast. It is really fast, so be careful with it. I would almost suggest a much lower cruise control speed while you're driving about. I wish it had a sort of clip function that it would clip to it. That way we want it? Do we lower it? G, V, and disconnect. Alright, so does that mean it's now strapped in, or do we have to strap it in? Don't know. Let's see. I've never actually used header trailers before because all the previous long headers had their own wheels and you could just transport them about. Whoa. Whoa, what are we doing there? Alright, there doesn't seem to be anything about strapping it. Don't know what's going on here, but it seems to be glitching out a little bit. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's definitely glitching out. What the heck is going on here? That's not right. Let's disconnect that. Oh, what am I doing? I think I might have broken it, possibly. Oh! Where are you going? I'm reversing. Oh, goody. That was brilliant. Alright guys, I'm gonna reset that and try and reload it and everything, and I'll see you guys when I've sorted it out. Alright. Alright guys, I'm back. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't know what's happening here. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but I think the header, I think I figured it out. It's pushing against this back part of the combine. There we go. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. Come, you can sort it yourself out. There we go. And now I'm putting a low cruise control speed in. Just because. Because this is dangerous. Again, we probably could have gotten it out of there without... Yeah, we could have just driven out the back. So yeah, I'm just being stupid, guys. Sorry about that. It happens to the best of us. But I do want to show this combine in action. I want to see for myself, you know, has Eagle kept up with his quality? Because, whoa, where am I going? Because usually on these mods, there's no problems. Usually they just go. You know, they're very super cheaty, but they work. They do what they're supposed to, and that is about what needs to be said. I think we're gonna stop that there, disconnect, pick it up. You know, so yeah, they're super cheaty, but you know, for what he's done to them, you would almost expect bugs, but there's not. You know, it's just stuff is usually quite well tuned, shall we say. Alright, let's see this baby in action. So we're gonna unfold. Why does the ladder need to go down if you're harvesting? Surely it must go up when you're in harvest mode. I think that might be an issue. A slight bug. Alright. Let's get this one on the go. And look at that. Look at that speed. And let's increase the working speed here. Wow, look at that. That is amazing. Look at all this lovely straw he's giving us. Can we please get more of this stuff in our life? My goodness, imagine everything could run like that. Gee whiskers. And stop. Now let's see how the AI does. Gee, look how much straw it's putting out. Wow, that is one. Where are you going? I don't know what's going on with the AI in this game. It is just so frustrating. They keep doing this thing where they'll want to reverse all the way back to the other end. Alright, I don't know if we're going to be doing some crop destruction, yeah? But I think crop destruction is limited on the grass. Like, I don't know, it's like only if you're in your final growth stages does it apply. I see some braking. It doesn't always want to brake when you tell it to brake. Alright, look at that speed build up. There we go, there's our straw. Yeah. Alright, now we're gonna obviously pick up a straw, which is fine. But what I did notice is with our modded baler, yeah, I can't find an option to turn off the wrapping, which means that once we're gonna do this right now, we're gonna be a moron. There we go. Yeah, so on the modded baler, once we get to the point where we need to make, what's it, grass bales instead of wrapping them, instead of making silage, we don't have the option to turn off the wrapper, so we're gonna have to release another baler, possibly. Yeah, it's probably that. Alright, I'm not gonna be too fussed with that. I think we just, yeah, fine, we'll go pick up that little bit. And then we'll empty this little harvester, and then we're gonna sell it. We're gonna repair it. Well, is it worth repairing? Probably not. Alright, but bye-bye, Mr. Russell Mash. Is you what you called? Something like that. You were a good friend to us, but it's time for you to eat a dirt. You are no longer required. Your services shall no longer be needed. And that's when we put a cap in you. Come on. Yeah, man. So, yeah, if you guys look in the inspect mods list, how that wheat is picking up. Now bear in mind that is 65% lower than what we could get if we planted this field ourselves and, you know, done all the fertilizing and whatnot that we're supposed to be doing. Yeah, and it is picking up at a tremendous pace. Yes, I love it. It's brilliant, and it's got a 200,000 liter capacity, which means you don't have to worry about emptying it until you're done with the field. And considering the speed that it can drive at, you just drive it to where your trailer is or something. You don't have to drive to it because it's not slow. I absolutely love Eagle's mods. It's just brilliant. Alright, let's reset you. Oh yeah, reset works from the map. Where am I? I'm a bit zoomed in. So I am here, I think. Oh, so it's gonna be this one. Yes. Reset. Yes. Okay. And then yes. Reset. Yes. So we are gonna repair it because you do get a slight increase. I mean, we're not talking a lot at all. You get a slight increase in sell price. Makes you wonder, is it worth it? But you definitely get a massive increase in sell price when you actually bring it to the garage to sell. Whereas if you just sell it straight there from your menu, a huge difference. Try to show you guys. Alright, so if we were to sell it directly from here, so let's look at, there it is. I've gone too far. There it is. There, 15,000 and 126, 126. There we go. 18,000. That's a nice difference. So we're not going to bother repairing it. We're just going to sell it. Alright, let's look at the combine. I think it was at 40 something thousand. Let's have a look. Wrong menu. This one, carriage. There it is. 44,704. So based on that other thing, what was that? 20% almost difference. So 44 plus 20% is going to be about 8,000. So we're looking at about 52, 53. Nice. Sell. Yes. Okay. Lovely. Done. Alright. So we now have a new combine harvester. Now the next step. Some more better machinery, which means we're going to borrow some more money. We're probably going to max out our loan. But we're going to buy the tractor. The big tractor. This one. The 329. So it's a lot of money. A lot of money. And we're going to buy a better plow. I think we might end up selling this tractor, even though I'm absolutely a big fan of the dudes. I think we might have to end up selling it because we do need a little tractor for the care wheels. Because the bigger tractors can't have care wheels. Kind of makes sense to me. Too heavy for such small tires, you know? Makes sense to me. But we also want to buy, I think it's about 100,000 for the plow. This one, the model, it's 80,000. And this has a very good working speed, 20 miles per hour. Ugh, but white, really? Oh, that's horrible. Main color, red. That looks a lot better. Room color, grey. No, that's not grey. Where's grey? There's grey. Yes. Alright, so that's what we're gonna go for. That's more like black. I want a light grey. Still not great, but anyway. So 320,000. Was it just 320,000? Let's see how much our duty is worth. I think we're gonna sell this. It's such a shame though. You know? Such a good little tractor. But we need the horsepower from another one. Let's see if we can hold off. Well, no, we're not gonna be able to because we do need a bigger seeder. Where's the seeder? Seeders. Yeah. Pardon me. Alright, we're gonna go for something reasonable, not one of these crazy big things. That the Condor is reasonable, but it's also big. Shall we go for another Stara? What's it working with on that? 14.4, 15. So honestly, you might as well go for the Condor. How does this one unfold? It also folds sideways. I did like our Stara. It works very well for us. It did its job, but must digress. Working speed's the same. 9999. Say what? 11. What's this? 18.2 at 9. This one's quite good. 18 meter. It's not that much more expensive. Actually, it's cheaper. It's 11. Oh, that's 11. That's 11. Oh, so this one's also 11. But it's bigger. It's a lot bigger. 18 meter versus 14 or 15. So far it looks like this one. But does this need... no, it needs this. Yes. PH 1400. So this does not have any sort of storage capacity on it. So you need to buy this one as well. So bigger size, then you might as well go for this one, you know, if you're gonna go that way. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. So we're gonna go. I mean, Amazon's has been in all the other previous episodes, and it was pretty much the be and end all of that. But I think we're gonna go with this one. Oh, but this one requires a lot less power, which means we won't have trouble. Yeah, we're gonna go for the Amazon. We're gonna go that 224. That's a lot of money. I think we are gonna have to end up selling. Let's spam that button. That's a horrible sound. I think we are gonna have to end up selling our little tractor, our dude's tractor. Jeez, I don't even know if we're gonna have enough money with that included. Huh, 425. Right, so we need to buy a tractor. The big boy. This Fent. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have enough money. Buy the cedar as well. Cedar might have to wait till next time. Oh, that's a horrible color. Let's go with our favorite green. It's a bit of a light green, I would say. They all seem a bit light. Huh. They seem exactly the same to me. I must be blind. So, what's engine setups do we have? 1225, 97. We're gonna go with the 1225, and the wheels can stay as small as they can because that's already very expensive. It's a big chunk of money that we can spend there. So once we buy the plow, there's gonna be no money left. But we need a plow. We need a big plow. We need a nice plow. Ugh, terrible. Ugly, 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 ugly. Let's go for lighter there. We go with the red. Yes, that looks better. Alright, we're gonna buy this one. Yes. Okay, so now we've bought a ton of new machinery. Oh, you're doing the reverse thing again? What are you doing? I don't understand why they do this. This is so annoying. But look at that. Look, tell me that's not ugly with those massive wheels. So, yeah. Maybe he did it for stability, because I know a lot of things have changed in this version of FS. But I did notice one thing, and this is what bugs me. We're gonna get very nice and close in here. Alright, stop. You turn. There. Look at that. The wheel goes through the body. Which means to me the wheels are too big. Wheels are too big. They should be smaller. Come on, guys. That's not right. But yeah, I digress. I do want the horsepower that comes with this thing, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing horsepower. Helper H has completed a task, and look at the speed of this thing. Look at it, and it's stable. So I think that's maybe why I did the wheels, because of the stability of it. You know, I don't think it's easily flippable unless you do silly things. But yeah. Now 1200 horsepower for 300 and something. It's not bad. Alright, so what have you done here? Alright, let's not flip this because we got a lot of grain in this. Just stick with cruise control. Got a lot of grain in this and we don't want to flip it because then we will lose all that grain. Can you stop? Yes, thank you. Alright. So this is going to be a nice little reward from this field. Look at that tiny little road there compared to this lovely and this monstrous ending here. Alright, so you're done? So a good thing about this being this fast, and you guys may not have thought about it yet, is you'll end up spending less on helper fees. See, it doesn't want to stop straight away. They're handbrake in this game. Probably spacebar, but I don't know. Right, we're gonna turn that off. We need to come pick up all this straw. That was off. So this, yeah, you can do it. So we still have use for you. You can still do stuff. So I'm guessing our first bale might be grass. We might still have something left in the chassis. And I think we're just gonna plant barley maybe? Because I think barley has a better yield. Ah. Oh no, we can't, yeah. No, sorry, I thought I'll bring that guy over here to plow this. But I don't think he needs plowing. Does he need plowing? I think it just needs cultivating. No, it doesn't need plowing, but that definitely needs plowing. This needs cultivating, seeding, whatnot. But I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're going to rent the thingamajig. Well, no, we're not going to do that. We're just going to start buying. And then again, we don't have any money right now, so no. We are going to plant something. And maybe do one more crop rotation on there. And with that and the bales and whatnot, I think we'll have enough money to start on our animals. Now we need to plant oats. That's what we need to plant. Does oats give... Oh, we don't need this. Does oats give a straw swath? I don't remember. I don't... I think so. I think oats gives a straw swath. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. I could be wrong. Alright, but... do wanna show the plow in action. Not the plow, the... Yeah, the plow. Alright, so this should be able to do 2 rows at once. I love this thing. Yum 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 yum. Jeez, that's quick. Alright, in this instance we are gonna stop. Or should we just crack on? You can come back. No, I don't know. I'm gonna stop it there, I'm gonna clear this, and then I'll come back and finish off with the plow. Just to get that on the video. So I'll stop. Okay guys, welcome back. As you can see, I have baled all of it. I'm busy picking it up over there. Can't really see him. He stay back in the far distance. But yeah, that's me driving. We're gonna do this now. We're gonna plow. Even though this is technically a cultivator that's been modded to plow with a lot better working speed. But I am noticing a lot of wheel spin, so we might have to add some wheel weights to this thing. We'll see. Alright, let's see how it performs. Alright, let's go. Look at that wheel spin. That is a lot of wheel spin. But he goes. There we go. He's plowing. We're doing it at 19 miles an hour. Which is very unrealistic, but it saves us a ton of time. Now I just want to see what he does here at the end. Make sure he doesn't plow into our grass field. I have experienced things like that on my test world. My test map. And then we're going to get our tiny little seeder to start working this field, which is going to take for a lifetime. You know, alright, so he's doing what he's supposed to. That's good. That's very good. As you can see, they're still plenty of grass here. It's first stage, or from the previous growth that we didn't cut, just based on how we do our turn. Yeah. Alright, I'm very happy with this. This is going to be really good. It's really rewarding. You know, we've just spent a ton of money. I think we had 700,000 and we maxed out our loan, so we just spent about 1.2 million just for a new harvester, a field, a tractor and a plow. That's a lot of money. I need to hurry up and stop talking because he is going to catch up very soon at this speed. Very soon. Alright, so you are going to plant some oats for us. Alright, off you go. Alright, so that was a terrible line. Not like he does any better when he does it. Wow, it's gonna take him forever. Helper H is blocked by an object. Ah, we still need to unleash that. Alright, so no, not map. Yeah, carriage, leased items, return. Yes, return. Thank you. Okay, you're very useful. Alright, so what's your problem? Alright, so you don't want to return to work when you're supposed to, right? Alright. You can crack on there. And wow, that seeder is slow. We might actually have to stop the plow if he catches up with us. Because our max speed here on this thing isn't that much faster than his. mean, he's doing it 90 miles per hour. I think we do 22. Oh, he's picking up speed now. because we're going downhill. Whoa, there goes up. That was... yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. That was silly. We jackknifed. Yeah. Not very good driving skills on my behalf. I do apologize for that. Alright, here we go. So, we're gonna get a decent amount of straw here. So if the oat does drop it, which I'm pretty sure oats do give straw, then the two combined will give us plenty of straw, basically. um, oh, and I looked, or I didn't look, but I was meant to look, but I thought about the seeders. We definitely need to get one that cultivates at the same time, so it might end up being the Stara anyway, because I'm not sure if the Amazon seed, or not seed, cultivate. I don't know what I said before, I'm going crazy. Just ignore me. Yes. So the plowing is quick as hell. It's the, what's his name? Seeding that is currently our big issue. So I don't know if we can find a GT seeder that gives us the same working speed. You know, a nice 20 mile per hour working speed. That would be brilliant. I think that would be very good. Where are we going to store this? So we do not intend on selling this. This is for animals. Animal consumption. I think we're just going to try and drop it right here next to this pylon. Okay. Don't roll away, don't roll away. Yay. We didn't roll away. Alright, so we don't want to let go yet. Now we can do. I think we're still in operating position. Yes, we are still in operating mode. Alright, so we jackknifed again. Alright, so that is a very good yield. You know, that's 42 bales there, and we got another 6, 8, so 50 bales out of this field. That's really not bad. You can't complain about that. On a field that was ready to harvest by luck. I didn't even plan that. And I'll be right back, guys. Right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. So he's finished, so you've missed half of it. That's kind of disappointing. Yeah. Where are we? We want to offload this. So change the transporting position, offload, offload. Okay. So what we want to do now is basically call the episode there. Oh, you missed a spot. See, I think you also did that reverse thing. I don't know why they do it. And why do you always turn on the beacons? Don't care about beacons. Yeah, so let's say we're close to the end of the episode. We're almost there. Then I want to work this. I'm going to get some preparation for the horses. I'm also going to do some research on horses because I haven't actually done that. And then we'll see how we go from there. I will try and sell that, make some money, so we can buy the better seeder, because we definitely need an upgraded seeder. That one's old, done his job, you know. But yeah, this is my favorite part. Watching the machinery fold up. It is just so cool. You know, like proper, like almost Transformers like stuff. Lovely. You know, so compact, ready for transport. But my tier is done. He's empty. Yeah, we definitely need a better seeder. Alright, you're there, you're there, you're there. Guys, I'm gonna stop the episode there, and I shall see you on the next one. And then hopefully I can do that recording tomorrow, so today's Friday. Hopefully I can do some work here, make some money, and then hopefully tomorrow we can buy some horses. Bye bye birdies. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you like it, you know what to do. If you don't, you also know what you could do. Please don't. Helps me out. Cheers guys. Bye.